Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where I inspire your desire to be great, Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching another video. Today is Wednesday, August 24th, 1:15 p.m. And as y'all can tell by the title of this video, this is another cooking video. So y'all been loving the cooking videos. I love doing cooking videos, so here we go. So on today's menu, we are going to make Jamaican food. So what I'm making today, I'm making festival. I'm also making cabbage and corned beef, and I'm making plantains to go with this. So the festival and the plantains will go with the cabbage and the corned beef. So I'm gonna try to keep this video as short but effective and detailed as possible. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for my festival, this is the package that I use. This is the brand that I use. I'm gonna do a separate video for y'all on that. I would have done it in this video, but it's just not gonna be possible. So usually when I make festival, I leave the dough to like sit overnight, because once you do that, the festival, I feel like it come out 10 times better. And yeah, I just like it like that. But just for today's purposes, because I don't have time to let it sit overnight and stuff, I'm gonna just do it the regular way without letting it sit overnight. It still comes out good, but I just feel like when it sits overnight, it comes out better. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do the festival, and this time I'm gonna try not to like jump back and forth too much between what I'm making. That way the video could be a little bit more consistent. But we're gonna get into it. And for this, it's very simple. You can make this from scratch. I prefer not to. I've never learned how to make it from scratch, and I don't think I want to. I just like things that are more like time efficient or whatever. But Jamaicans, Islanders, they usually make it from like scratch. But for this one, all you simply gotta do is add water. I usually mix water and milk, like a little bit of milk, and just knead the flour. And yeah, but that's pretty much it. It's very simple. You just put it in a bowl and then knead it on the back. It also tells you to let it sit for 15 minutes, separate it out, and then put it to fry. So let's get into it, y'all. So we're gonna start like this. I pour maybe like half of this first. I don't pour the whole thing, and then I slowly just add as I go. It's time for cabbage. So I got my cabbage. I got a small cabbage. Usually I get a small cabbage when I'm doing this, because this thing can go a long way, y'all. It could feed a lot of people, okay? And I got my corned beef. I use Grace corned beef, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna start with the cabbage first, because I feel like it requires a little bit more work. Grab my knives. I got my strainer here. So the cabbage that I have, it has this extra stuff on there. So I try to take off as many layers as possible. And I start by cutting those up. So I cut these up really small. I wash them first, even though I'm gonna wash them again. That should be enough. I know it seems like a little bit, but here's what's already in there. All right, So now that the cabbage is done, we are going to move on to cutting the onions. One big onion should be fine, and this is the pan that I'm using. It's like a boil, or I call it a steaming pan, a steam and frying pan, because you can fry in it and kind of steam at the same time. So this is the pan that I'm using. So for this part of the video, we are about to fry up our onions and then put some seasonings in the pot. You don't need to use too much seasons personally, I believe, because the corned beef already gives it like a nice good flavor. Like a lot of the flavor in this comes from the corned beef, and yeah, I don't think you need to add too much. Last time I did it, I did use like sweet peppers, but I forgot to get them from the store. So you can add that if you want, but yeah, you can pretty much add any seasoning that you like, sweet peppers, that, whatever you like. But onions, I feel like we'll do. I'm gonna definitely use some garlic powder and some spices. So the seasonings that I'm gonna use is adobo, basil leaf, garlic powder, Scotch bonnet pepper, and again they have the poultry blend, but this time I'm gonna use the thyme out of it. In case you don't know what thyme is, this is what thyme is. So as y'all can see here, I dropped a few pieces of onion in the pot, so once it heats up, we'll know. Bye. Alright guys, so we are about to move on to the festivals and then the plantains, because the corned beef and cabbage is pretty much done. I just suggest to leave it covered and just steam down, because I feel like the cabbage needed to cook a little bit more. So we are about to get into the festivals. So you're gonna use some oil. So that pretty much sums up the festival, y'all. Next, we are going to go on to the fried plantains. Alright guys, so that concludes this video of the corned beef and cabbage video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned something from it. Comment below if you've ever had this before, if you're gonna try it or anything like that. I'm gonna show y'all picture. That's the finished product. I already tried the corned beef and cabbage because I had to try it with the plantains, but I'm gonna also try it with the festival. Hey guys, sorry, so my camera died and I did not get to complete the review on camera of the food, but everything was absolutely amazing. My husband loved it. I brought some for my mommy. She also loved it. If you speak Jamaican, then you know what this means. So my mommy's comment to the food was the food sell off. So if you know what that means, then you know the food was bomb. So thank y'all for watching. Tune in for another video. I appreciate everybody that's been watching. Thank you guys for watching, liking, comment, subscribing. I appreciate y'all, and just stay tuned for more content. I will see you guys in the next video where I inspire your desire to be great, to be great, to be great.